The float valve system fills and maintains fluids in reservoirs. The units are equipped with proportioners and integral backflow preventers to inject chemicals into the reservoir at selected dilution rates. Be sure to wear your personal protective equipment when installing this unit. Safety goggles are needed for the float valve system. All installations must conform to local plumbing codes and use approved backflow prevention devices where required. Know your plumbing codes before proceeding. Please note that to use this system, water pressure must be at least 15 psi to induct chemical. The following tools are required for the float valve installation that are not included: scissors, empty tote, drum wrench, water supply hose, tote tapping parts, hose and connection. You will need to refer to the metering tip chart included with your instructions to determine which tip works best for you. Before we start the installation, lay out the parts that came with your system. You will find instructions in the box. For this installation process, we will be using the totes in a tote stacking configuration. The ready-to-use tote will be placed on top of the concentrated tote. This allows for a gravity-fed fill-up of the ready-to-use solution. The first step is to attach the discharge tube to the injector. Note that the priming ring is already installed in the discharge tube. It will go on the end that connects to the dispenser. Use the included wire tie to tighten tube in the desired location. The next step is to install the float and chain. Run the chain through the clip on the pull wire and connect the bead into the hanger clip. Excess chain may be cut if needed. Put the discharge tube into the empty tote and hand tighten the bolts to attach the unit to the container. Connect a water inlet hose to the valve assembly. Next, we will install the chemical pickup. Turn the small nozzle in the up direction for installation. To find the appropriate tip for your system, refer to the tip selection chart. Screw the tip into the barb. Before connecting the pickup tube, you need to place the ceramic weight on it. Slide the ceramic weight down the chemical pickup tube. It will slide to the bottom of the tubing just above the foot valve. Then, connect the pickup tube by pushing it over the tip and barb. Next, put the zip tie on the hose and tighten once you're properly connected to the tip. Keep the system in the on position, but the water inlet hose will remain off. Using your drum wrench, open the cap of the concentrated chemical tote that you'll be pulling chemical from. A forklift will then be needed to pick up your empty tote and put it on top of the full one that you opened. At this point, you'll drop the pickup tube with the ceramic weight into the bottom concentrated chemical tote. To do so, you'll need to reach between the two totes. Once your pickup tube is in the bottom tote containing the concentrated chemical, you are ready to start diluting your chemical into the top tote. Always wear appropriate personal protective equipment. Gloves and safety goggles are required when using concentrated chemicals. Turn on your water supply and the system will start generating ready-to-use solution in the top tote. Once the top tote is full with ready-to-use solution, the float will automatically shut off the system. Always turn off the water supply at the source when finished. Attach the tote tapping parts and tap out of the tote into the automatic scrubber. And that's how you use the float valve system.